100 million years and find out what the hell the bomb blast was all about, but bomb blasted people are blasted everywhere. These ghetto blasters are selling off at no blanking value. Nobody's got anything to say anymore. They don't give you a chance to finish the conversation. They go out there and shoot your buddy. Give him a gun. Give him a bullet. You'll shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. Ask questions later, you fucking screwballs. I'm painting a new picture. I told you I was in a different play altogether than anything these assholes ever did. And I did my bit on my fucking ear. I don't need no son of a bitch to tell me what kind of a rip-off scumbag bunch of idiots they are.
Yeah, but does that change it?
I don't know. I can't tell nobody what I think because I don't think the way they do. I never did think that way. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying even today. Because nobody can tell me what the fuck God said. I don't think they know what I'm talking about.
You're coming into your own now?
I've always
been. Time?
I come into my own hundreds of millions of times a week. For Christ's sake, I get
yeah,
ideas.
But where,
I get better ideas. I get better ideas than anybody could imagine. 36 million times a day, and I tell people nothing because it's not worth talking about. It's a total waste of time and energy to be somebody you're not.
Yeah.
It's hard enough being yourself.
I know.
And
I know. They got a lot of people confused.
They're totally confused. They like it that way. Apparently.
Do they?
Well, apparently.
I don't know. I don't hear anybody say they like it.
They don't like it.
No.
But what the fuck are they doing it for?
I don't. They're forced to.
They're not even enjoying.
They're forced to do it.
Look at how many forests you got to go down.
Look at the circumstances.
Oh,
how can
right.
you change it? How can you get beyond it?
Well, you go across the Isthmus of Panama and you get on the other side.
Let's go.
I'm traveling now. Like a dung beetles rolling dung all over the nature channel. Listen, I should be worth billions of dollars in advisory councils.
For what?
Well, for fighting an Indian war that never existed.
So they have no demand for you?
There's no demand upon anybody. I mean, it's not even a possibility that there might be something I could actually say that made common sense. You never know when the fuck that might happen.
Oh, okay. We're in an insane world.
Look, people came to me in the name of love and understanding and they gave me this bullshit to do, and I said no. I'm not interested. Yeah. By the time I get around to Phoenix and Arizona, they'll be back in the macaw, talking about the macaw. They'll be telling people about the last of the Mohicans and the Pathfinders. They won't even know whether the artist really had anything in a museum to put on the rack because they were torturing people all over the fucking place because of that one fucking baby law in China. Now that is not easy to understand. And if you think it is, guess again, okay?
You got to connect all this.
Oh, geez, sorry. You know, I don't do paint by numbers, okay?
All the...
I refuse to do paint by fucking numbers. Get in the range.
Well, the interconnectedness of it.
I've been through too many scenes that haven't made any difference in my life. I haven't changed one iota. I've been the same every day for millions of years. And then there's Maud, and all this Roseanne Barr and her fucking talk show, and some other nut saying Phil Bisberg, he got 2 fucking awards. Yeah,
what are you getting out of this?
He got an Emmy.
What are you getting out of it?
I'm getting fuck. I don't know. I mean, you get nothing.
No.
Get nothing. I just learned how to speak a different language. I have to learn how to say what I mean before I say it because I got to know what I'm talking about prior to the event. they're making up tales as hey, what
changes
is this?
are happening all the
This isn't all the tales of Finland woods, you know.
Like, I mean, have we got any hope left in this world here?
No, God can't understand me. I got a problem that nobody knows because I can't tell him what he already knows. He says he knows all day, but he doesn't know what he's doing. Now, how the fuck did that happen?
Well, how do you say that? How does God?
It's not easy to even talk about. That's what I told you. See, I told you that in the first fucking place. You knew fucking well I meant what I said a long time ago.
Yeah.
And what I mean is what I mean. I don't have to tell people part-time stories.
No, I know, but where are we gone to?
I don't know where you think you're going to get to with that shit on your mind. You know.
I know we're getting someplace else.
Get to where you ain't.
Space
he
here.
rode in on the same horse he rode out on. He doesn't know what the fuck horse he's on. He can't tell you what horse is. Horsey, horsey, giddy up, whoa, gee. You know, gee haw. This is not the disarata. We're talking about I don't care when, because after a while, nobody says anything anybody can understand conveniently. It's a very convenient act.
No,
I mean,
it seems like we're understanding it.
Well,
we're all talking about it, and that seems to be the confusion. Is we're
is there,
understanding
is
it,
there somebody
but it's still
in
not making
agreement?
any sense.
Is there anybody in agreement with the Potol Patas Huka?
What is that?
It's like Mokoloko. It's just the other side of the fucking Great Divide, and they cross the Alps without
I don't
going.
think anybody's in agreement about that.
Well, then
they don't know anything about that.
Do you know where Shangri-La really is?
Yeah, where is it?
I'm a fucking mental warrior. I have no time to fight with everybody, including God himself, 29 hours a day. I mean,
Yeah, well,
I don't mind saying what I mean, but this is really ridiculous, you know. Every museum's got pieces of my work somewhere, and I don't even know why the fuck they keep telling me I didn't have anything to do with it. Now, that would be nice if it was true.
who do you think you are?
I don't know, and I don't give a shit, to tell you the truth.
Well,
I used to know.
Why do you call them pieces of your work?
Because I've done all kinds of things that are stuck around every place else, and they're just picking them up like they own the fucking
Yeah,
things, and
but
I'm
you-
saying, no, that's not quite true. You know, you can take only so much from that crap, you know, and then you gotta get pissed off
But
because there's nothing else to do.
But you're doing it all in mind.
I don't do anything in mind. I'm out of mind. I'm out of sight, out of mind, out of fucking. I'm not.
Where
way
are
out-
you?
I'm in another galaxy entirely. This one has nothing whatsoever to do with me or God or the truth I am. See, they can't tell you the truth.
That's a
There is
little
no
confusing
possibility.
yet.
I don't care what it is, okay? If I don't know what it is, it does not matter.
I don't know how you can carry on like this.
It's not easy.
No.
Flip a coin. See who's in the fucking Urzea Baba, you know? The Uli Baba, you think the Adi Boo Boo and
I thought we were going to make
common.
common sense the denominator.
I don't expect it for a while. Common
There you
sense.
go.
What the fuck is that? Common sense. You're gonna be nuts to listen here. You can't pay attention to the outpost, it's too far out.
Right.
They'll never get their shit together telling me a crock of shit about what I didn't do. I did what I said I did a long time ago, and I wasn't repeating myself for nobody, okay? That's my own integrity. I keep that to myself. Do you understand how now why?
No, I don't understand.
Are you
how,
talking to him
why.
or are you talking to
No,
the
I'm
camera?
talking to the fucking horse shit that's trying to convince me I haven't had a thing to do with me since I was born. Probably 3 days before that, I started a new play.
Why was all this bullshit put up
I have
on
no idea, but I was paving this through and I was in a different movie before they
Hi,
decided.
David.
They decided they couldn't
Really
make any
hearing
money to figure out who the
You're on
fucking
camera.
cameraman is. You know, I went to the university today. You should have been out at the university today. They had 1 or 2
Wow.
3 and 4 or 5 6s, and they had 5 9s out there. And they were looking at the
yeah.
Alps like there was Alps out there. They crossed over to the other side. They think they're wandering around in somebody else's diary. The diary of Anne Frank's or some other nightmare that doesn't remember what the shit they're doing here, and they can't tell nobody what they did because the minute they do, they gotta do it all over again. And if at first you don't succeed, you try again. Well, that fucking trial is soon over, I hope.
Hard to keep up to all that. Eh?
Well, I'm not trying to keep up with it, I just wanna know what the fuck I'm doing here and
Yeah, I
then
want to know
it'll be okay.
what I'm doing here too.
Yeah, well, quit trying to tell everybody you're the only one, because I'll guarantee you that's not true.
That's the only guarantee in life, eh?
There ain't much guaranteeing anymore.
No, I'm not the only one.
They'll guarantee your
No,
wages
I'm
till you don't
glad
work.
I'm not the only one. I wish
I get a
I
commission
wasn't the only one
From
sometimes.
light to dark and dark, the shadows and all the shades and all the murgatroyds and mental images and bad impressions of murderous pricks. I don't need them in my life, truly, because I'd like to get rid of the whole fucking gang of them, right?
Where would you put them?
I don't know, an asteroid someplace way the fuck out there somewhere, maybe.
So it's
Okay.
still a situation, isn't it?
It's always been a situation. It's a comedy of errors. I'm not making those
I know,
mistakes.
I know.
Somebody else is, okay?
I know, but why we have to eat the results of their mistakes too?
You voted for the fucking nitwit, didn't you?
No.
Huh? You think you're
Not
gonna
me.
take over the other guy's headset because he tells you something you know fucking well is a common denominator and every man should know that?
Well, let's talk about the air. That's the
What
common
air?
denominator.
What air? It's too polluted. I can hardly live here.
What about the water
That's worse. And I'm working at it, you know.
and the earth itself?
The earth is a bitch and you marry one. And everybody knows that. Now they're trying to come back with another, oh yes, you're on that channel and I got the thing up today, we're running the natives right. So you know they're running around in fucking
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah. Oh.
Acting
Are
up
you-
like they had nothing to
So
do.
making sense is hard to do.
I didn't say it was easy and I'm not sure it's gonna ever happen.
Well, meanwhile, we got to suffer through this somehow.
I am not wading through that mental fucking
No,
diarrhea
I know,
case
but-
again, okay?
How do we get enthusiastic here?
But I don't know, I'm
Enjoy
trying
it.
my very best to utter what I think is uttered truly, and the rest of it doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense anyway. So the more you know, the less you need to know.
I mean, you might be the only one with anything to say about
Oh,
this.
that'll be fine, as long as it comes out right just once.
Are you? Is it a chance?
Look, I wasn't even a printer's devil, I just told you I wasn't rustling cattle, some son of a bitch was, and I knew him as Johnny English. See, he was a modern rustler. They use all the equipment they can get just to rustle animals all over the fucking place. And I had lots of them ripped off, and I'm fed up with the fucking chicken shitting all over my fucking window. Okay?
There's a lot of metaphors going on here.
Oh, there you go. That's what they're doing. They're talking poetry.
Yeah.
Poetic license. Where do you pick up that license, my friend? not for sale. You can't buy it. It doesn't even
I know,
exist
I
until you
know, but
manufacture it.
Well, aren't they eliminating the art?
Well, I
the
have no
system?
idea. Every artist in the world is trying to show his work in a different way so they can understand the part they play. At least part of it's real. The rest of it doesn't feel very good because they're upset with the whole
We
fucking
got a
effort.
world in a crisis. It's a world
They
in
are
crisis.
fucking rotten to the core. Their fucking
insane.
crew is fucked up with the Motley Crew. The Judas Priest, and they want Jimi Hendrix back. Well, he ain't coming back, okay? Because I don't think he could make it right now.
What we got, we got. What's here is here.
Whatever we got, we don't need it, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So where do we go? Where do we go from here? Where is?
I will
where's it
find the
gonna go?
answer to cure the value of the procure and the curator of every screwball museum. They want to play swing 'em off and swing 'em in, swing 'em out, you know. Skip the Maloo, my darling, and play the old gray mare's not what she used to be. And they can't figure fuck all out by themselves anyway. And I told you, it gets to that every time, and then they don't know what to say.
Fuck yeah, it's a hard one to figure this out.
I don't think it's that difficult. I think it's virtually impossible.
I-
Probably true, but
I
nobody
don't
believes
know
it.
what
What
to
the hell
do,
good
man.
is that? That's not the truth you want to be able to believe.
I got all these ideas and we just
Fuck
don't
the
have-
ideas. They're not doing anybody any good.
Well, what does though? What's
Well,
doing anybody
it's too
any good?
pushy. It's too pushy.
Well, what is not? Where do we
Because
go?
all them people are falling
You're
in
not
love.
pushy? You're not
They're falling in
pushy?
love with me. I don't want to know that. Hey, I can't handle that many all at the same time. That's too fucking weird.
You all one, how about, you got one?
I got
You
millions
one
of them.
love you can handle.
I got millions and millions and millions of them.
Can you handle them all at
It's
the
only a
same
four-letter
time?
word about that long. Hearts and flowers and see at the grave night.
So what are you doing this for?
I'm
What-
getting rid of Nick Jagger's fucking nonsense is what I'm doing.
There's gotta be a reason.
If I owned the record company, I'd be telling the labels where to go because I have no time to argue with every show in the country universe, you know? This is a country bumpkin.
Maybe we could end the argument.
I don't think there is an argument. Now that's an interesting way to start something. Where the hell are these circles? Where are these people? Where the fuck are they now?
Aren't you arguing for your right to be anymore?
I am standing up for what I represent every screwball day, and every day it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, and then all of a sudden, boom, you don't know what you did again.
Yeah.
And some nut's gonna dump it all over the front porch with the garbage. Or the garbage man's gonna come by and say, we're charging more this month, taxi fares just went up again. I mean, everybody wants more fucking money, they're all on strike, they're causing a pain in the ass everywhere.
I know, it's getting too bad.
It's
And
bad,
it's
bad,
not
bad,
getting
bad.
any easier. I mean,
Why
that's
do I
why-
have to tell anybody
That's
anything?
why ideas are necessary to change it.
Ideas
You
are
have
just
to have
commodities.
You can't do it all yourself.
Ideas are commodities.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
Rice is boiling over.
Oh, can you turn down the minimum? Wait, I'll check it. Let me
Everybody's
check it.
got an idea for procedures. And Gaelic can really confuse people after a while. So I learned how to speak Gaelic because I thought it would be much better if they would understand. Just because you got a dialect, you don't know your accents, and you know we're going around here with somebody else's paintbrush.
We're all the same. We're one humanity.
Are we? Why is none of them getting along?
Who did that?
The watchers.
What are people doing about it?
They're playing.
Like we don't have,
stupid.
we have a divided world. We have a lot
We
of-
don't
lot
have a
of-
divided world. We have a united kingdom that has no unity.
Yeah.
It's not really a
A
divided world.
United Nations that is.
They're not all signed up.
No, all signed up.
They're not all,
And
no.
they can't agree. And even
Only
the agreements are
53
not
fucking
kept.
nations are signed into the United Nations. There's lots of other nations to sign up.
Okay, so all right, but so where is our united world? Our united world is
Somewhere
only in
between here and
reality-
there, now and then, there's a Charter of Rights and Freedoms, okay? The Magna Carta, remember
Yeah, but
about
if they're
that?
not enforced.
Oh, yes, they are.
No, come on, in my own case, Ed, like I was.
Oh, no, they're
They
enforced.
broke my constitutional rights. There's nothing I could do about it.
They have not satisfied anyone with that mental fucking diarrhea because they're rounders. They're
So,
thieves. They're blaming value
Yeah, so,
They
so we
don't
end up
do-
without any rights here.
because they don't suggest. They know, but they won't tell you so.
So they're lying.
In their fucking teeth, man.
Okay, so
They're
we're
politicians. We don't
Right.
expect anything from them. But the people are the judgment call, and the people are the voice. And it has nothing to do with judges. Judging
the
judges,
people are
like you
speaking
say.
up.
You want to judge the judges. I just as soon take them out and buy them a cup of coffee. I don't give a shit about judges. They're not doing shit for me.
That's a I think that's a very good thing. Judge them that way.
I'm not judging nobody until they start judging me, and then look out fucking world. I don't like their attitude, okay?
No.
I love them, they can't stand it, and that's exactly what happens every fucking time. Every
Now-
fucking time.
No, that's quite a lot of energy to hang on to.
I'm not hanging on to it, I'd like to let it go and have it never come back. Cut that fucking string and let him fly away, because he's a
Oh,
bullshit
boy.
storytelling,
Oh,
pin
boy.
popping jackass in a
It's
balloon.
tough to do. Well, you got a tough role.
That's right.
That's a tough role to play.
No wonder nobody wanted a goddamn job. I want a commission for what I do. I told them I need $100 every time I open a book. I have to correct every one of their fucking stupid mistakes. Okay?
Yeah.
I can write dictionaries backwards. That took me 3 days longer than I thought it should. I can rewrite this program anytime I suckin' well say so, and it's gotta be done truly, or I don't want any part in it.
Yeah, but you go non-linear on all those.
I
paths.
can't help people fuck up anybody. It's not exactly what they're doing. They're greedy bastards and they want it all. Well, give it all to them, see what they can do with that.
It's all fucked up now. And
That's what they did,
that's
and
what they did with it.
I'm fucking sure I don't have to help them do that.
It's all under control.
I do not have to help anybody do anything
No,
like
I
that.
know, but to get free from it.
I'm free of it a long time ago. I'm honestly a free spirit.
I want to be free of it, Ed. I don't want to be.
You have to die a lot for that.
Yeah, you have to die a lot. I know. It's a living death.
These bastards.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Nobody's gonna be able to talk to people that way anymore. They lost their fucking grip a long time ago.
Are we in time?
What's that got to do with it?
Well, are we
It's not in sync,
Is
I
the
can
world
tell you
going to get together? We just got
It's
to
not
break
in
down
sync.
and
It never has
go.
been in sync.
I don't want to see the disaster, Ed.
They're a stinking lot of bullshit, and it's not good enough, okay?
I know, but fuck, how can you call them on it?
You can call them on anything. Doesn't make any
I know,
difference.
but they won't,
They will, because eventually they have to find
eventually
out.
they will, eventually they will.
They're
But
suffering
it's
a lot.
hard hanging on.
They're hard-suffering bastards.
Always, man, it's tough here too. It's tough here too. This is a suffering world.
Colloquialism, you see?
Suffering world the way it
They
is.
seen one, they saw two, then there was
That's
three,
it.
then there was 50 more, right?
How can you feel good when you see what's going on?
How can you feel anything? I
Yeah.
feel numb.
Yeah.
I don't know who to call. I can't call on me anymore. I don't want to be there for that. And that's exactly what happens every fucking time. I'm trying to take all those four-letter words out of that crazy smut movie, and these bastards don't do anything else.
I want to be able to speak like you, Ed.
Hmm?
I'd like to come from that source you come from. You know,
Yeah,
you
this
get-
is somewhere along the line, somebody said there's a trail out there
You can get
someplace.
away.
I wasn't on that friggin' trail looking for an ambush.
Oh, is there something there? Maybe you know.
What?
Anything there? Oh, you got one.
Fucking bastards.
Oh, fuck.
They turned out when the Boots and Saddles was called.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they came out for the war.
Oh,
Now they gotta come out.
Now they
for
come back after the fucking war
survival.
and they gotta put up with the fucking bullshit they promised them and have no intentions of ever doing that.
No, and what they were fighting for? What were they fighting?
Well, what are we fighting for? Does anybody know?
Well, it's created demand. Now we're fighting for survival.
Supply and demand does not necessarily apply to the same principles because there's no one there but personalities with no principalities.
No place to call home.
There is, but they don't know where it is.
Yeah. Well, where
They're
is it?
drifting all the time. Drifters.
And where's their community? Where's their life?
They have a different set of values and they know well and good can't be the same. It's never going to ever be the same again. Whatever does take place in the mind space that's occupation beyond Hazard County and all these other fucking nightmares in the racetrack, you don't know Jack Diamond, and I tell you, if you knew him, you'd understand why his rock building fucking machine was loaned to me to come over here and build goddamn golf courses, and I used it for that. That's what I used it for. I didn't use it to fuck everybody around.
Golf courses fucking everybody around?
Well, you ever meet anybody in the 19th hole who wasn't a fucking lawyer or taking a day off? I don't trust them bastards on the 19th hole. They
Oh,
get
you
the,
see, that's our work is all conditioned to their.
I won
own
first prize. Now what does that give me?
benefits.
Okay?
You won first prize.
Yes, I entered the contest. I won
What
first
was the
prize.
contest?
I was painting a picture, that's all.
What kind of a picture?
Just a scene, you know. And I painted the scene and it was winning. I win first prize. You know, I was supposed to get $11,000.
You're quite an artist.
I was
You're
supposed
quite
to
an
get
artist.
$11,000 in merchandise,
Yeah.
and so far I got to buy the machine. Okay? And I paid for the fucking thing too. I used up every dime I ever had. to find a commissioner that doesn't tell me his dad died before I hear about it, you know, because I can maybe
So
do something.
how's that relate to?
It doesn't relate to fuck all, that's exactly what I'm doing though. I don't want to be related to all that fucking nonsense.
So you just let go? You just let it happen?
I did, and it's still
All the
happening.
words just come together?
Words don't mean a damn thing to me anymore.
No. What means something to you?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck all. It don't mean diddly squat until they know exactly what it means, and they have no idea what the fuck we're even talking about. They are psychobabbling idiots. And all they do is repeat and repeat and repeat after me. Sign
hard
here,
not to
please.
do. It's hard
You put
not
your
to
name on there, get 16,000 signatures
Yeah. It's
to what? To move across the street?
Yeah. They've blown it.
You're gonna get Goldhawk out there to get somebody disadvantaged into a better position? Hey,
Where's their care gone?
the caregivers are working hard, but they're not getting well paid.
No.
We got people running around in fucking wheelchairs that are trying to con me into getting into one myself. And I'm telling you, I had a 3-wheel wagon on the bloody go there for a while there, and I thought better of it, but thought he wasn't, and then all these idiots went around making up smiling jokes about the Smile Show and Arthur Gosley and people that you never knew, and Bert White and people who played the piano and other guys on the other flute, and they're all playing the skin flute and throwing all the fucking chickens out the window with the goddamn fucking Scotch guard. Fucking insane. I've never seen anything quite like it.
No, it's totally an insane play. Every day.
You know why taking is giving? Because taking something from someplace that's your own shit, and then have them walk in and walk away with the whole thing because you didn't pay the $29.95 and get your fucking will settled. So it's an escrow, and it's an escrow, everybody owns you. That's why it's wrong, okay? Because I don't need nobody owning me or anybody else. Never will, never did, never can. It's against God and man, and that's a fact.
Good for you, standing up for you.
But at the same time, I'm standing up for a lot of guys that should be able to say, without that mental fucking diarrhea, what actually took place in their lives that was beneficial. I'd like to see somebody know what the hell that means awful quick.
Yeah.
None of that shit has been a
Bad
benefit to
education.
anybody in the long
Bad
run.
education.
They're educated the wrong way.
Now let's
Okay.
straighten it out.
I don't want the fucking job of straightening them up.
You want to straighten you up.
I don't need anybody doing that for me, okay? I've done everything
Oh,
I said I
you
would do. Because I said everything I said and I meant every goddamn word of it.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you.
And he understands that, and
Yeah.
I understand that,
Yeah,
and
I
somebody
know.
else is trying to tell me what to say, and I'm saying I don't need your help. I fucking don't need your
Is
screwball
everybody trying
help.
to
You guys
explain
are
it?
so screwed up now, you think everything is gone and it's not coming back and there's nobody to talk to but me. Which is bullshit, and I know there's better things than that to do, and I would be rather busy trying to sort that out. Yes, I would.
They're all trying to sort it out, I think.
Okay, but they don't speak the same language.
No.
In fact, they don't even talk in that world. They had no language. That's why all these interpretations are all topsy-turvy. They got the whole world upside down. Spank his ass. See if he cries a lot. I mean, who knows? People are not born for this purpose, and they have no reason to live if they don't want to. They don't have to do 99.9% of that crap.
No, I know. That's what you can't find anything you want to do there.
That's why I
can't
quit.
find
I told you I quit performing for them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not here for a gala production number that's trying to tell me how to die gracefully. There's no easy way to go. If I'm going to check out, it'll be because I want to, not because they say so.
Good for you. Well, you got a lot of strength.
The sheer weight of numbers is just confusing because people are not diplomatic. They're not even ministers with portfolio. They're right out to fucking lunch, okay?
I agree they are.
And now it's time for them to reconsider what certain people did with their head in the shitter, besides saying barf and where did Bill go? I mean, who gives a shit? You're looking out the portholes and you're getting goosed by that fucking screwball that's fucking nuts, okay?
Yeah. Well put.
You're getting fucked by the fickle finger of fate, and you're trying to tell people you understand that? You're sucking crazy for believing it. I'm just a little bit nuts for understanding it. But I did say a lot. I mean to say a lot more.
Yeah, I bet.
But I have no idea why anybody wanted to convince me that I don't know what I said. That doesn't make any cocksucking sense to me at all, and I'm fucking sure of it.
Is anybody trying to convince you of that?
They keep trying every day, but they never get anywhere
They
with
never
that.
talk to you.
They haven't got time, they're too busy.
They talk to you for a little while.
Those fucking screwballs are manipulating
Get
other
straightened
people.
out.
They're suffering like a bastard. They need help and they won't accept it. That's how brilliant they really are. They need all the help they can fucking get right now stat. There's
Yeah.
no argument about that whatsoever.
No.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth and the bullshit they say I am. But I don't have to agree with them. That's something I gotta know about. Otherwise that couldn't be me and I wouldn't have anybody to talk to anyway.
And you're in process of changing it.
I've already changed it. You better not believe anybody else for a little while because the rest of the world is going nuts on bananas.
Fuck. Oh boy.
The same crew that murdered Goodall is trying to get another ape in the goddamn forest. And that Canadian goddamn big panda is here, but boy, we got trouble looking after him. Where did that go?
Did he go out?
No.
Oh.
Fell down here, fucking way. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but even then, what would you do?
Oh, well,
Any different than what
I
you're
can't
doing?
get beyond domestic squabble number 6 and people who died into that flick. And all they're doing is flicking their beck and shoving out somebody outside all the time.
It's time for a change, Ed. This may be the appropriate time.
I know that, but nobody can afford to lie to anybody about that. Okay? The politicians, like I said. I've never met one yet that could say what he meant. But look what he's gaining now. $320,000 a year, $175,000 pension. For what? Because one of his kids is an Indian?
Come on in.
He adopted the principal, doesn't understand the story.
Hey.
Hey.
This is a smoking room?
This is
Holy
smoking room.
smokes, look at that, a fireplace?
Fireplace.
Yeah.
You're doing a special, this is a cozy place you got here, I love this.
Are you into the Crazy Eights? Are you doing that Crazy Eights movie?
Okay,
Let's come around.
I'm
Get
gonna-
All
the
the time
short
where nobody
straw.
listens, you gotta entertain somewhere in between so that they.
Did you get the short straw that many times? Did you gotta do everything but gee, my God, the Banshees are playing Banshee again.
Ed,
You know, in Tabor,
of all this experience, Ed, really, you're the most entertaining.
Since Pompeii, there's
There's
never
no
been-
Well, he's
TV
on a
better.
different track.
There's nobody sitting on a stage anywhere in the universe better than what Ed's saying to me all the time, Ed. I
It's
just
a
love
wonderful
it.
world,
So
eh?
good.
What a lovely light.
Yeah, but now
Just
you
as
know,
big
but
as
now
Ed.
what-
Me and Jonathan call ourselves
The love
Ed
is
heads.
still there, okay?
We're just.
So
We're gonna get
now when you
involved.
have to
My
do it,
God,
when
what
you,
a
when
fucking
you
pleasure.
Well,
have-
please, I've said I've worked really hard not to be like Ed, and I sound like Ed just to say that.
Ed is dead.
I died a countless million times before the movie even began, and I was trying to tell the story because I have no mind like man.
I'm impressed.
You
with
have
people
no
that
mind
are
like
straight
man,
into
for
Ed.
sure.
I don't think that man will ever understand the day, because the day went by without no one
Yeah,
to
no,
talk
we're one of
to
the
every
few.
way. Now they've got to do
I'm
something
struggling
about
with
that.
I'm like Ed,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
they
fix
do.
it from
Now
the
they've got to do something about that.
But it's nice here in the fire. I'm not really sensitive to smoke because I've been a smoker.
But
I'm not like crazy.
I learned to read and write the music.
I can smoke this. Like for me, the essence of your smoking is a nice
It
cigarette.
sounds so good, I
Yeah.
don't
You know what I
want
mean?
to
That's
shut
like
the
a nice
radio
experience.
off
Well,
while
I'm
I'm
telling you,
going
I
I'm
home.
prefer
trying
if
to
people
quit.
would smoke the crappy cigarette.
I'm getting younger
I know,
than
I'm trying to quit.
springtime, I
I'm
have no
seriously trying to
design.
quit.
I gave
I'm
up
so
my
stressed
purpose
out.
because
You know
I'm
the best thing that you could do is to have a pot of organic American
The
spirits.
world
It's
is
expensive
driving
like
me
crazy.
potso with their
Yeah.
green.
But you have it there and anyone can smoke it whenever they want it. And then, by having a true cigarette experience, you'll put down the shit.
The shit is flying around,
True,
it will
I'd
hit
help
the
you.
fan.
That would work. That would work. That
That's a
would
good
work.
idea.
Oh, little man, so
So,
biggest
and that's
man,
like,
where are
hey,
you
that's
to
only
get into
feeding your
that?
addiction until you go over the top, right?
Don't you know
And
that's
then you
understood by
step
someone?
into a space where it's sacred again, and you enjoy the tobacco again.
Yeah.
Is
And
there
then
anybody
it's
there
not
that
enjoying you,
can
it's not
realize?
ingesting you instead.
Well, I'm going through just lots of pain right now.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh,
It's
what a
nice.
beautiful
It's nice.
day.
Well, Dave must be
They're all
the only
thinking
one
about the
suffering
White
in
Cliffs
this
of
universe.
Dover. The White Cliffs of Dover. They're thinking about that all the time. Those crazy limey bastards. They cause more trouble than Carter's got pills, they fucking assholes. You know, I never knew that an English gentleman was such a weirdo until I found out. And then, whoa, wow, I'm glad there's no English in me. I speak the language rather well, but I'm not English, don't you see? I'm trying to say something.
Always, always trying to
You guys
get
are almost opposites.
Here you go, here you go, see what that is?
Verbose is.
the world.
Well,
Where are we at here?
there's no competition.
What do we got? What do we got here, Ed?
What is
What are you
that?
looking at?
Poland, man. Poland. Polotchkia.
I was supposed to know that? I felt like I...
You're a dumb son of a bitch. You ought to know that by now.
It's covering it up.
That's Poland. See?
Polska.
Yeah.
And
Pesky Agorki. You know where they have
and
the
what's that got
fucking...
to do with you?
I make pickles.
Makes what?
I make pickles.
Ah, Jesus.
What kind?
Any kind you want. I make pickles. I make rash. I
There's
make
very
crust.
little that Ed can't do.
Triscuit.